Welcome back, talkers, or welcome to my channel. It's time for another episode of Playtest and Demos, where I test and play some up-and-coming games and put my 2 cents in it. Today, we're going to be doing a deep dive and look into Sealed Gate. We love MMOs, we love RPGs, and we love pixel graphics. So what did we get with Sealed Gate? We got a mixture of all three. A pixel graphic MMO RPG that gives you the perfect comfy vibes while also plenty to do. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Steam page for those all-important first impressions. All right, overall, looking at the Steam page, this looks super cute. It does give me a very, very familiar vibe to Stardew Valley, not just because of the pixel graphics, since pixel graphics are done a bit different, but the fact that they have farming in here, slime battles. There are enough aspects that it isn't so Stardew, but the setup does kind of give me very Stardew Valley reminders. But the fact that it's an RPG and MMO is different enough, I think, also. So I'm excited to see how it does all of that and incorporates these beautiful graphics and, you know, MMO, mass multiplayer online game. I want to see how it all incorporates the multiplayer aspect in this as well. So quickly looking over these pictures and the intro video, I'm super interested right off the bat. I love the graphics. It looks so good. The Steam description does say Sealed Gate is an exciting pixel 2D MMORPG with a huge world, lots of quests, crafting, and social gameplay. Engage in battles with monsters, explore mysterious locations, and become the hero of your own fantasy story. I like that. I like that a lot. So immediately the description brings us in, and it is also tagged as early access, crafting, massive multiplayer, and pixel graphics. So we're going to go ahead and get into some gameplay. I have awoken, and I'm no longer in my bed. I'm on the shore. Finally, we have arrived. The cool wind and rustling leaves. How pleasant it is to step onto solid ground after a long voyage. It feels as though an eternity has passed. You're here for the first time, which means you need to register and obtain temporary documents. To do that, go up the stairs and turn right. The central building is what you need. Inside, a man named Gel will be waiting. He handles refugee registration. Good luck! Off to Gel we go. Greetings. Greetings. Captain Carvon told me about you. You're Nestor's niece, aren't you? Yeah? Nestor asked me to look after you if anything happened to him, but I see you're quite capable of handling all difficulties on your own. You're just trying to be lazy. If you have any questions regarding the guard on your safety, come to me. My name is David. I'm the captain of the local coastal guard. I'll be glad to help. I'll keep that in mind. Self-defense weapon? God, I hope this is a joke. With this, even slimes will surely laugh at me. Yes, they will. Absolutely, they will. Hi, guard Eric. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the lily pads. And the pigeons. It's the pigeons. Look at the pigeons. Are you Gel? Welcome to Gono's Fishing Shop. How can I help you? This is not Gel. What's your take on refugees? I feel sorry for them, to be honest. Refugees aren't sailing here for a good life, you know? But you see, the sea's grown restless because of them, RBB. They muddy the waters and the fish get skittish and leave. The catches are smaller, but hungry mouths keep increasing. Ugh. Ugh, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Wait, he said to the right? It's another refugee. Is this Gil? Register! Hi. Hello, have you recently arrived? Yes. You'll need to fill out a small questionnaire. I need to know your name, where you're from, and what you did before, and the purpose of your visit. Oh. Okay, so that was not translated into English yet. The questionnaire was quite simple. It won't be difficult to fill out. My name? Laynne. My homeland or continent, city of for Taurus. Previously, I was student, farmer, or shopkeeper. I was an adventurer. Other option. Previously, I was healer's assistant, squire, POTUS. Other option. Unemployed. Unemployed. I arrived on the Armenian continent to escape the war, start a new life. That's all the information about me. Hand over the questionnaire. Excellent. How are your temporary documents? Welcome to the coast. You can stay at Rick's farm. It's located west of here. Good luck to you. Thank you. I apparently have a side quest. I have to talk to Postman Matthews. Good morning. Oh, wait. Or is it evening already? With all this sorting, I've completely lost track of time. Sorting? Exactly, sorting. Letters. Gaul doesn't like them lying in one pile, so I'm arranging them alphabetically. That's still a pile. Matthew cheerfully continued shoving envelopes into sleeves. The question of time never left him, so he took a risk and glanced at the clock. Holy Mother of Mercy, how much? Good heavens, I'm terribly behind schedule. Tapping his fingers on the table, he began frantically thinking about what to do. Matthew looked at me, and a brilliant idea immediately ignited the restless mind. You don't look too busy. Could you deliver a couple of letters around the farm? I'll be entirely grateful. I was supposed to deliver them, but I'm too busy sorting. Why not deliver them after sorting? I'm only on the letter K. I hope you realize how many days the villagers will have to wait in that case. Okay. I'll help. Thank you. You need to deliver 3 letters. 1 to the blacksmith Boar near his house, 1 to Old Man George at the mill, and 1 to the merchant Zara at the market. Everything's written on the envelopes. Good luck! Except, we need money, so why not? Oh, here you are. Hi, Boar. I have a letter for you. George, Zaru, Boar. Submit. Yep, okay. Stop. We also have, let's talk to Rick. I feel like we should talk to Rick. Because it is. Hi, Rick. We need to talk to you. Hello, my name is Rick. I'm the owner of this farm. You must be one of the refugees, right? I'm sorry you've had to go through so much, but don't worry, here on the farm you're safe, so make yourself at home. I'm afraid our farm isn't that big. We barely have enough space for ourselves. Many villagers have to squeeze into one house. I can look for something for you, but I can't promise anything. Here's the deal. First, register at the port, get your documents, and then we'll see. I already did. Really? Let me take a look. Lainey, wait a moment. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Exactly. The guard captain and the traveling merchant approached me. Both vouched for you in unison. For you, of all people, I can find housing. Rick stamps my temporary registration sheet with a red seal. Take this to the Ruby Cauldron Tavern. You'll find Marvin, the tavern keeper. He's a good friend of mine, so he'll put you up. I hope you manage to find work on the farm. After all, even Marvin can't keep offering free lodging for long. That's fine. I need to find George. Georgia of the jungle. Georgia of the jungle. North of the village entrance. So we go this way. Yeah? That's Boar. So clearly we did not go far enough north for George. Hi, George! I got a letter for you, Georgie. Hi, Georgie. He's got a quest, too. Oh, my back. Let's find his strength for all this. Finally, the old man notices me. Oh, you're one of those refugees, right? Would you like to help me? I know poor souls could use some coin right now. And, man, well, extra pair of hands. Yes, I need to gather wheat from the field. Please bring me 10 bundles. I will help the old man. This seems 10 bundles. 10 bundles of wheat. There you go, George. Take this as your reward. Thank you. I have saved George some errands. Now we have to go to Czar. We know where Czar is. We know where Czar is because we almost gave him stuff before. But he said no because he was busy. He was busy. He said, I don't need you and I don't need your stuff. Czar! Hi, Merchant Czar. How are you? I've got a letter for you. I've got a letter. You just got a letter. You just got a letter. You just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. What does it say? An invitation to a neighboring village. People await me in every corner of the world. Oh, okay. Talk to Marvin. Talk to Matthew. Destroy burrows. I have to go destroy some rat burrows. Let me do that real quick. George of the jungle. Strong as he can be. Destroy some rat burrows. It's not letting me destroy the burrow. Rat hole. Rat hole. There's a night merchant. Creepy. How am I supposed to? Oh, that's a whole skill. That's a skill. Okay, this has not been translated. I have no idea what any of this means. Okay, we can... This is completed. Okay, that's removed. That's a remove. That's a remove button. That's what it is. It removes it from being tracked. Okay, that's what I wanted. I have to destroy these burrows, but how does one destroy these burrows? Can I don't know what this says. I don't speak Russian. Oh, talk to Marvin. Burrows. I can't track this one. It says I cannot. I've just determined that that means that it cannot be tracked. Oh. I cannot see nothing because it's so dark out. Because it's a bedtime. I should first. I would like to do the rat burrows. Let me rid of the burrows, man. Rat hole. How am I supposed to get rid of the burrows? I'm just trying. That's a shield. That's a person. I guess we're not supposed to do this out of order because... Shopkeeper! We have to go where? Talk to Marvin. The door is closed. Everyone is asleep. I can't go anywhere. Everyone's asleep. I can't go anywhere. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Oh, there's a boat. Can we escape on our own? Escape! What are you pointing to, my guy? The hole must be destroyed. Destroy! 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 I figured it out. I figured it out. Destroy! I am running low on health. Destroy! Destroy! Rawr! I should probably heal. Here? Okay, I did it. I did it. I healed. Rat hole. Destroy! Rawr! Rawr! Destroy. Rattle. Die. Die. There's another one. Right? Oh no, it's done. We have defeated the rats. The rats are done. Hi, I'd like to talk to you. Did you manage to deal with the rats? I did. I knew I could count on you. I'm immensely grateful to you. I don't know how I would have done this. The rats keep eating my crops. Here, take this. You're welcome. Garen's handed me a pouch of coins. This is your honestly earned money. And now, excuse me, I need to get back to work. Okay, have fun with your work. I still need to find Marvin Gaye and get it on. Where is Marvin? There's George. George of the Jungle. But where is Marvin? Nope, it's still, no matter how far away from there I get, I still reach. These signs are so cute. I love them. It would be so great if I could understand. We have civilization. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did I find Marvin? Found Theon. I found Marvin! I didn't go far enough. Welcome to the Rippy Cauldron. How can I help you? Rick sent me. Rick mentioned you'd come. He said David vouched for you. Well, in that case, you can stay here for a while. Your room is on the second floor, the farthest one. Here, take a key to the room. You can go in and settle. Chat, I just did not go far enough. What room am I in? Oh, look, it's a painting. I know this painting. I don't know the name of the painting, but I know this painting. Which room is mine? Do I just pick any room? Hope there are no bed bugs. I have a chest. I don't need... Okay. Okay. It's our chest. Nice. Yeah, let me go to sleep. Let me go sleep. I go sleep. I go night-night. Alrighty, gamers, that's going to be it for the gameplay today. I really hope you enjoyed it. I kind of did. Overall, I like the game. I like the graphics. It's very difficult to make a 2D pixel game without immediately thinking of Stardew, but the graphics themselves were different enough from Stardew that it was fine. There was a couple of things that I probably would have changed graphic-wise in terms of the actual skill set that you have at the bottom for fighting and attacking. I would have probably made those as smooth as the rest of the graphics in the game, because the chickens, the stone, everything else, wood, trees, all of that, buildings, they were all like, you could easily tell that they were buildings and such. They seemed fine enough within the 2D, the pixel artwork that they were detailed enough to identify what they were, but they were still pixelated. And for me, the skills at the bottom were just extra. Like, the pixels were larger, oddly enough, so it didn't look as detailed. I'm sure somebody who has better, deductive reasoning skills than I do probably could tell easily, but I had to try them out to kind of know what skill was what within it to kind of, it was hard for me to tell. In the inventory, it was fine. Like, you could clearly tell that a shirt was a shirt, pants were pants, and shoes were shoes, and the sword was a sword, but the actual, like, skills did not translate well pixelated, in my opinion. There's a couple of other translation issues. So if you are fluent in what I'm assuming this game is in Russian, you aren't going to have the same issue that I had, which some stories were not translated to English. And the like certain buttons within it were not translated to English to where I knew what they were. There was the tracking button and the pinning, pinning of the quests in the upper right hand corner. They weren't translated, but obviously by the buttons themselves, it was easily identifiable that that's what those buttons did. But there was a story with a particular villager or person, his name's Lawrence, that wasn't translated. And it wasn't translated when I tried to activate it beforehand. And then he had a storyline within a quest that I did have to activate. And it was translated to English, but the second part of the quest wasn't translated to English. So it was kind of hard to like get into that RPG mode when there was instances where it wasn't translated. And then there was a couple of other things that I'll be reporting to the devs that hopefully can get fixed before its release. And I think this game is brilliant. I love the idea of a pixel graphic MMO, especially an RPG. The story is kind of heavy. It does kind of feel like it drags on a little bit here in some parts, but I think that's mostly my fault because I do like reading the dialogue. You could very easily skip through it. There's a couple of glitches that I did experience that kind of made it a little difficult to progress within the game, and again, those will be reported. But overall, I think the game itself is good. I like the concept. I really like the concept, and I would love to see this game in its full development. And I don't know if it's just because it was the playtest that I was in that there was having those specific issues of translation. But I'm hoping that they get fixed before the game's full release. I would love to try this when I've got time. This is definitely not one of those games that I'm going to be like, oh, I want to pick this up and play it immediately as soon as it comes out, and I'll make time for it online, offline. I think that this is definitely a game that I will keep in my wish list for a good bit and give it some time and probably download at a later time. I'm still interested in the game itself. I think it's a good game. And I think the concept's really good, but I don't think it's one of the games that I'm going to rush to download right away. With that being said, if you are fluent in 2 languages, and again, I think it's Russian, you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. If you're fluent in both Russian and English, like you can obviously just do the full Russian, or if you want to do the English one and can fill in those gaps with Russian language, I think it's great. Hopefully they fix that issue upon the release. The release is scheduled for March 9th. You guys should be seeing this the Thursday before then, so on March 5th. So there's still a couple of days, and I'm playing this a little bit before, I release the video, obviously. So, but I think if you're bilingual in that sense, I think you're not going to miss any of the story. You're not going to miss the quests and stuff like that, like I did, which kind of made me feel lost, made it lose that really true RPG feel that you really look for if you're an RPG gamer. But I think the concept is great. I love the story at the beginning. And I think it's really interesting, but again, it's not going to be one of the ones that I pick up immediately. With that being said, though, if you like pixel graphics, you like MMOs, and you don't mind a little bit of bugs or lag, and you also like RPGs, I think this game would be great for you. Don't let just my opinion base off your opinion. If you're watching this after March 9th, definitely download it and give it a try for yourself. If you're watching it before, wishlist it if it's something that's interests you. This will be sitting in my wish list regardless, because I do want to pick it up again later, just not right now. So yeah, I think overall it's great. There's some bugs that could be fixed and would make it even better, but the concept and how it is right now is good. I don't have any massive complaints. I don't think it's a bad game. I just think that there's some changes that definitely need to be made. So that's going to be my final thoughts on this. Overall, wishlist it if you want to. And if it's after March 9th, get it if you want to. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are wishlisting Sealed Gate, or you have a game that you'd like me to try and put my 2 cents in, let me know down in those comments. Hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I upload, but playtests and demos are uploaded every Tuesday and Thursday.
I will see you in my next video. May all of your dreams become reality.